This is the story of William Jefferson Bill Clinton, the 42nd President of the United States, a worldwide leader of stature and a true friend of Israel and the Jewish people. He was born in 1946 in Hope, Arkansas. As a child, he was considered an outstanding student and a popular and successful saxophonist. And at one point, he even thought to dedicate his life to music. Until 1963, as part of a youth delegation to the White House, Clinton met his political mentor, President Kennedy. His meeting with Kennedy, as well as Martin Luther King's memorable speech of the same year, left a strong impression and led him to choose a life of public service. Clinton graduated from Georgetown University in 1968 and Oxford in 1969, then went on to study law at the prestigious Yale, where on one of his visits to the library, he met Hillary Rodham, who would one day become his wife and mother of his daughter Chelsea. In 1992, after 5 terms as governor, Clinton ran as a presidential candidate from the Democratic Party. In the nationwide elections, which initially seemed hopeless, the Democratic rising star won most of the votes, and later that year became the 42nd President of the United States.
There is nothing wrong with America that cannot be cured by what is right with America.
As a believing Christian who grew up on the Bible, he regarded the state of Israel as the fulfillment of a prophetic vision, and he felt a greater commitment to its security. During his tenure, he forged strong friendships with Israeli leadership, with the late Yitzhak Rabin and with Shimon Peres, and together with them, he walked hand in hand on the path for peace. At the beginning of his presidency, the Oslo Accords were signed at the White House, led by then Foreign Minister Shimon Peres. Clinton warmly embraced the process and promised to guarantee Israel's security if it took risks for peace. In due course, he participated in formulating the peace treaty between Israel and Jordan. As the guest of honor, he attended the historic signing ceremony held at the new border crossing between the two countries. In November 1995, following the murder of Yitzhak Rabin, Clinton was the first world leader who broadcast on the evening of the murder and coined the term which immediately became the symbol of mourning.
Because words cannot express my true feelings, let me just say, Shalom, Haver. Goodbye, friend.
In the 1996 elections, Clinton was re-elected by a wide margin and was the first Democratic president to serve 2 full terms since President Roosevelt. With regard to the Middle East, Clinton increased his involvement in the peace process. At the outbreak of the Western Wall events in September '96, he quickly summoned Benjamin Netanyahu and Yasser Arafat to the U.S. in order to calm the sides and the fighting. In October 1998, he brought them to sign the important Wye River Agreement. In 2000, at the end of the Camp David summit, Clinton proposed guidelines for a permanent settlement between Israel and the Palestinians, an agreement known since as the Clinton Draft, which became the norm for the international community as a future Palestinian-Israeli agreement. During the Clinton presidency, the U.S. experienced remarkable economic prosperity, of which Israeli exports also benefited. Clinton's warm and informal style, as well as his ability to stimulate his audience, made him one of the most beloved American presidents in the U.S. and abroad, as well as in Israel.
אני נרגש מאוד מדבריו של האיש המקסים והגדול הזה, האהוב העולם כולו, ביל קלינטון.
He is a warrior for peace. I mean, he doesn't stop. So I thank you, Mr. President, for serving us and the cause of peace well.
You're a bill of light for all of us. Thank you so much.
Upon his retirement from the White House, Clinton established a foundation that is greatly active around the world in the fields of economics and health. He supported his wife Hillary's shot at the U.S. presidency and remains an active and enthusiastic Democrat. And today, on behalf of all the citizens of Israel, we cherish your contribution to the welfare and security of Israel and would like to respond with the same phrase you coined. Thank you, friend. Toda, Haver.